Good morning, everyone. This is Rafegal. The Wheel of Struggle has dealt me a grievous blow today, as it has ended my Pokemon break earlier than I intended, playing one of my least favorite gens, just from my personal knowledge, in a manner that I am not used to, which means I am using a timer. We are doing a Nuzlocke with no guides or research, which is about the furthest from how I play Pokemon as you can get. Can't collect them all, can't take my time to research things, or can't take my time with things, can't research things, can't explore. So, the first 5 hours of this run are going to be part of this run for Wheel of Struggle. We're going to see how far we get. And from there, we're going to just continue playing without the timer. I'm going to make some slight adjustments at that point as well, but I think it'll work out pretty well. We don't have a ton of people to name Pokemon after, but that is okay. Because, unlike the last one, we're not gathering every single Pokemon. So, the timer doesn't start until we name our rival. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. As per usual for this, we've got battle mode on set. This is not a hardcore Nuzlocke, however. We can use items, and we don't have a level cap. So I think that's going to be easy. I think a lot of this early run is going to be balancing how much time we spend leveling. So. Huh? You woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? Oh. Okay. It is. I'm just gonna set the real time for some reason. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. It's the Pokemon Prof. The world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, others battle with them. If you don't know everything about Pokemon, there are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. What did you say your name was? We are, as always, Rafegal. Oop. It doesn't have enough space, so we're just right. Are you ready? Your very Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. I'll be seeing you later. Does this have... I think there's a... Nope. I was thinking that there was a item in the box right away. So, the big things that I'm worried about with this... neighbor Professor Elm wanted us to do something, and your Pokegear... Okay. It is... I don't know... is it Daylight Savings Time? No. Yes, I know how to use the phone. I'm very glad that we don't count this as timing. So, as I was saying, the big things with Gen 2 that I'm worrying about are... This is before the physical special split. This is limited TMs. It uses a lot of older mechanics that I'm not used to. And that's one of the things, like, I struggled with this with the with my recent Final Fantasy IV run as well. Because I'm familiar with a lot of the mechanics, I run into a lot of problems. Like, I'm very familiar with one version of the mechanics, so I inherently just go into that mode. Rafe, there you are. I need to ask you a favor. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokémon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It was intriguing, but with our Pokemon research, could you look into it for us? I'll give you a Pokemon for a partner. They're all rare Pokemon that we just found. Go on, pick one. We would like Cyndaquil. And we are going to name it... Actually, we're going to hold off just a second so I can do a randomizer so I can name it. And we are going to name this Cyndaquil Tom. So Tom gets to lead off, which is awesome. Actually, I think we were going to go with Tom anyway, because our other option has been, was our starter on the last run. Mr. Pokemon lives near Cherry Grove, the next city. It's almost a direct route to there. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Here's my phone number. Call me if something comes up. Okay. Oh, I want you to have this for your errand. Oh my god. Okay, and actually, I'm gonna pause one more time real quick here to double check a rule. So I confirmed here. Okay, that's my house. I confirmed here that since timing doesn't start until you get your rival, or until you fight with your rival, where you name them, so we can level Tom up a couple times before we get into the timer. And this doesn't count because we don't have Pokeballs yet. The timer does start if we go over level 9. But like I said, a lot of this is going to just be a balance of making sure we can level up enough and making sure that we've got enough that we're not wasting time. That was a critical. That's terrifying. Perfect. That should be a level. Yep. So the reason we're going with Cyndaquil is because in this gen, the all fire moves are special, and Cyndaquil has better special than a lot of the other starters. Do we not have a Pokemon Center here? I was counting on being able to heal. Oops. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm missing here, but apparently there's no way to heal, so we're going to just head straight through instead of continuing our leveling until we get an option to heal. There's a Pokemon Center. Awesome. I would really appreciate if they stopped getting these critical hits. Critical hits are the thing I am most worried about in this run, because the early gens have a ×2 critical hit rate instead of a 1.5, and I believe it's still speed-based. That might be just a Gen 1 thing. Again, Gen 2 is the one I'm least familiar with in terms of exact mechanics. So you'll have to bear with me. And of course, because it's Wheel of Struggle, I can't look up the mechanics. That's one of the big things, is after the first 5 hours, I'm going to be looking up all the mechanics, figuring out exactly how things work. I am probably also going to be cutting out grinds at that point, and also using an editor to do trades, since I don't have the ability to trade right now. So if we get like an Abra or something, we're basically screwed until the first 5 hours is up. I mean, Kadabra's still good, don't get me wrong. But it'll be better after that. Also, Tackle is still 95% accurate in this, which is absolutely miserable. That was a critical for half my health. I want to make sure I don't get all the way up to 9. This is really scary. Okay. They got multiple defense traps there. Okay, I'm gonna heal one more time, do one more fight. We are taking this super slow and careful at the beginning, just to make sure, because we have got time. We'll be a little bit more aggressive once we get out of this starting area. But for the time being, you may only grind to... Oh, you can grind to 9. So actually, we can get all the way up to... Well, we're gonna do one more. That's where we're going with this. We get a couple more Ratatas, that should be good. Once we actually get access to Pokeballs for this section, I think we want a Pidgey. Ideally, would be best. I think Rattata's not bad, honestly. Sentret's probably our worst option. We are intentionally not going to go all the way to 9 here. So this is going to be my last one, I think. I want to give myself a little bit of a window so that if I get into fights on the way back, my timer doesn't have to start. Perfect. So we're right on the cusp of 9. So, because I think we have to still walk back to town. Or back to the other town once we get a conversation here. Definitely want the map. That's gonna get me my list. Oh no, I just wanted a map. This is the sea. Okay. That's Mr. Pokemon's house. There's the map card. That's the Gaijin's house, not Mr. Pokemon's house. Catch lots of Pokemon. Oh, I only wish that I could. He's not wrong. Making sure you always have an antidote is good. I'm gonna grab 2 potions as well, just to be safe here. In case of criticals. They're out of Pokeballs until we continue the story. I feel like I'm missing something already, which is impressive. Oh, it's still further up ahead. Okay. Then I am definitely glad that I didn't level all the way. Could have been real bad. I'm actually gonna run just to be safe here. I want to make sure I don't overlevel on this first section. Free berry. Poison Cure Berry. Awesome. This is before they actually gave the berries creative names, where you couldn't understand them unless you knew them. Professor Elm said you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. We get a mystery egg. I know a couple who run a daycare. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued. Pokemon evolution. He's the authority. My assumption is correct. Professor Elm will know it. Ah, so you're Rafe. I'm Oak. Okay. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm. What's this, a rare Pokemon? Ah, I understand why he gave you a Pokemon. Pokemon are our friends. You saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. You seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? Get the new version of the Pokedex. Needs to get back to Goldenrod. Oh. It's a disaster. It's terrible. What should I do? Please get back here now. Okay, there's our 9, so we just need to make sure we don't level up again. Until we name the rival. So we do get to create, before we name the rival, a save state as well. Got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? I have a good Pokemon too. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, okay. This is before fighting the rival, which I didn't... screw it. Okay, I guess this is it. We get one save state. This is our save point that we can roll back to. Probably shouldn't be doing this at this point, but that's okay. I should probably also have a berry on. I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Okay, we're still not quite at timer start yet. This is when we name the rival. We should keep getting a little bit closer. We want to be as close to level 10 as we can be without going over, or without getting all the way up there before we get to the timer start. There we go. Perfect. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Oh, you know, this is a wheel event, so I have declared Kylo as my rival. So Kylo was his name. Thanks for helping with my investigation. And at this point, this is where the timer would start. We're gonna go ahead and save here. And I will pick back up from this point next time. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.